All right, this is Jeff and Chase with eXp Realty, and today we are talking about a breach of contract. So, during a transaction, there are a number of different deadlines that need to be met, and it is our job to hold our clients responsible to meet those deadlines. And we also work with a transaction manager that also helps us and our clients and everyone involved in the transaction on our side and the other side hold those deadlines. Now, where a breach of contract happens is if someone in the transaction does not meet those deadlines. That is when a breach of contract occurs.
And you need an agent that understands the purchase contract. It's very important that we've actually read the purchase contract time and time again, and we know the new amendments that are happening to the purchase contract. So when the other party on the other side is out of compliance, that's a breach of contract. And when that happens, we can submit what's called a cure notice. Now, this is not an act of war or an act of aggression. This is simply telling the other party, listen, you're out of compliance on the contract and we need you to remedy that. And in Arizona, that's called a cure notice. And we give the other party 3 days to cure that breach. And so during that 3 days, if we submit a cure notice on a Wednesday, that 3 day time period would start the next day on Thursday. So they would have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday till the end of that day at 11:59 p.m. to remedy that breach. So in the case of, let's give you an example. Let's say that seller agrees to do some sort of repair to the home that the buyer requested, and the buyer's doing their final walkthrough 3 days prior to closing, and that repair is not done. The first thing that we're going to do as a buyer's agent is we're going to call the listing agent and go, hey, what's going on with that situation? Depending on their answer, if they're dragging their feet, we may submit a cure notice. That would be something that we would most likely do to give them 3 days to remedy that breach. Or maybe they'll say, you know what, the contractor's coming out there today and we're going to have it done today. That may give them a little bit of grace. And of course, we check in the next day. This is how we keep all parties on track in the Arizona purchase contract and make sure that we're adhering to the contract and there as well. And you have to have agents like us that understand these timelines and are not afraid to use the right forms and tools to get the party on the other side back on track. So this is Jeff and Chase. You know how to get a hold of us. Have a great day.